Welcome to this Floor Barre Flow, a ballet-inspired Pilates practice designed to challenge your strength, flexibility, and body control. This is quite an advanced practice, so if you have a background in ballet or dance, some of these movements may feel more familiar, but you absolutely don't need to be a dancer to enjoy the practice. What you do need is a willingness to explore because this flow requires a good amount of core strength, coordination, mobility, and full body control. So take your time, work at your own level, and remember you don't have to make every movement perfect. Let's move, explore, and flow.
Let's start from the Supta Baddha Konasana. Lie on your back. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let the knees open to the side. Set one hand on your lower belly, one hand on your chest. Let the back of your head, shoulders, elbows drop down. One of my favorite ways to start a practice. Take a moment. Gently allow your hips to open. At the same time, locate your breath. Feel the belly movement, feel the chest movement. Inhale, feel up your belly, feel up your chest. Exhale, gently out from your chest, from your belly. Inhale, feel up your belly, your ribs, your chest. Exhale out from your chest, from your ribs, from your belly. Feeling up from bottom to the top. And slowly exhaling from the top to the bottom. Let the breath bring your focus here and warm you up from inside out. Now bring the hands onto your thighs. Gently bring the knees together. Open your feet mat distance apart. Let the knees lean in. So now we are inner rotating. You can set the hands under your lower back, under your hips, palms facing down. Gently press the back of your shoulders, elbows down. And this time maybe focus on breathing to the back side of the body. Feel that balloon effect on the back as well. Really feel up your lower back and the space between your shoulder blades. Slowly, completely exhale. Let's start to wake up the core and twist. So bring your toes together, knees pointing up to the sky. Extend your fingers up to the sky, hands together. And then drop the knees over to your left, fingers over to your right. Back to the center. Like an archer, the fingers are sliding along the arm on the inside. Try to keep both shoulders, back of your shoulders on the floor. Knees, arms pointing the opposite directions. Keep going. Maybe extending the top leg back to the center and then swap your legs, extending the toes out. And the return always happens from your core. Try to activate your core first, not the lower back. So pull the navel up to your spine. Now open your arms out to the side, palms facing up maybe, 90-degree angle on your knees, and just drop your knees to one side and back to the center. Over to the other side, back to the center. Keep going. Let the back of your hands rest on the floor. Gently press the back of your shoulders down all the time. And activate your core to bring the knees back to the center. Same thing here, you can extend the top leg to intensify slightly. No tension in the neck. Also pressing the back of your head gently down. One more. And then maybe extending both legs. Same thing, keep the straight line from the side. Try not to swing the legs closer to you or further away from you. Same straight line. Also try to soften your ribs in when you return the legs back up to the sky. And then you can bring the legs a little closer to your chest when you drop them to the side with the control. So bring the toes a little higher up, maybe in line with your head, maybe even over your head. Keep pressing both shoulders down. And let's take a twist. Bring your knees over to one side. You can bend your knees. Even turn your head, look over the opposite shoulder. Lengthen your spine. And then let the ribs melt down on the back side of the body. Extend your knees to return. And then you can bend again. Drop the knees over to the other side. Find your twist. Inhale, lengthen the space between your vertebrae, and exhale, allow the ribs sink down closer to the floor. To return, maybe extend your knees, activate the core, bring the legs pointing up to the sky. Nice. Let's work on the abs a little more. Extend your toes pointing up to the sky. Find outer rotation. Lower the right leg down and lift up. Lower the left leg down and lift up. So inner thighs rotating towards your face. Keep your legs outer rotated. A lot of outer rotation today. Or we are going to work with the outer rotation a lot today. Nice. One more round. And up. Now lower the right leg, lower the left leg on top of your right and lift your legs up together. Swap. Lower the left leg down, right leg down on top of the left and lift up together so your legs are crossed. Lower the right leg down, left leg down, press the lower back to lift your toes up. Lower the left leg down, right leg down and lift your legs up together. Now lower the legs down together. Lift your right, lift your left. Change the other way around. Lower down. Lift your left, lift your right. Change the crossing. Lower down together. Lift your right, lift your left. Change. Lower down together. Lift your left, lift your right. Nice. Now, start to walk down. Baby steps, one by one, arrive down and baby steps to walk up. So one after the other. Baby steps, really press the lower back down. Use your inner thighs here as well. Legs outer rotated, toes pointed. Keep going. Walking up and down. Let's do one more. Walk all the way down to the floor if you can keep the lower back on the floor. And up. Now soften your knees and make a couple of circles with your toes. The movement starts from your hips to release the knees and the hips. And the other way around, to circle your toes. Open your knees and bring the knees closer together. Extend your knees, outer rotate your legs and cross your legs from your thighs. Lower the legs a little. Start to flex your ankles to the side, bend your knees. Knees stay in same spot. Point your toes, extend your knees, so open your legs, flex your ankles and cross the other way around. Point your toes, extend your knees, flex the ankles and bend. So you try to keep the knees in same spot, just extending and bending the lower leg. Point your toes, flex,
bring in. Point your toes, extend, flex, and bring in. So really working with the outer rotation. Try to rotate the inner thighs pointing up to the sky. And bend in. Point your toes, extend the toes out, flex and bend in. Cross your heels and release, bend your knees. Extend your legs up to the sky again, outer rotation, bend the knees to the side, open your toes and lift up. So bend your knees to the side, extend your toes out to the side and lift up. Keep the outer rotation. Extend, lift up. Bend your knees to the side, extend your legs and lift up. Let's do the other way. Open your legs, bend your knees and extend up to the sky. Open to the side, bend, extend up. Open to the side, keep the toes pointed, extend out rotation, open, bend in, and extend. Now open the left knee to the side and do with the right. Bend, extend, and lift up. Bend the knee to the side, extend, and lift up. It's like a devil bear to the side. And lift up, bend, extend, lift up. Open the straight leg to the side. Bend the toes in and extend up to the sky. All the time focusing on the outer rotation. 2 more. Last one. Extend your left, bend your right knee to the side and bend your left toes in. Extend to the side and lift up. Bend, extend, lift up with the inner thigh rotating forward. And lift, bend, extend and lift the other way around. Open the toes out to the side, bend the toes in and extend up to the sky. Open, bend, extend, open, bend, extend, envelope, bend and extend. Now bend both knees to the side, extend your toes out, flex your ankles, point your ankles and bring the toes in. Extend side, flex, point, bend in. Extend, flex the toes down, point, bring in, open, flex, point, bring in. Open, flex, lift up and point to bend. Extend, flex to lift and point, bend, extend, flex to lift. So you really lift with your inner thighs, toes pointing to the side. Now lower the left leg all the way down, keep the outer rotation, ankles flexed, and start to make small circles with your right heel every time you aim for greater outer rotation. So small circle with your right heel, outer rotate a little more every time. Keep going with small circles. Start to open your leg to the side slowly. And in the end, all the way to the side, as long as you can keep your left hip on the floor. Bend, extend up to the sky and change your legs. Right leg down, keep pressing the right leg down. Start to make small circles with your left heel, aiming for greater outer rotation. Toes pointing to the side, heel forward. And with small circles, start to open the leg to the side, only as far as you can keep your right hip grounded on the floor. Heel forward, toes back. And lift up to the sky. Nice. Release, bend the knees in. Now extend your left leg down. Bend your right knee to the side. Lift your toes a little higher, like really high passe position. Then open your arms out to the side and extend toes up to the sky. To the side. And open up to the sky with the outer rotation. So develop it in ballet terms. Extend up and bend the knee to the side, toes in. Extend. Bend the knee to the side. Extend. And open the knee. Extend to the side this time. Développé à la seconde. Toes in. Keep the outer rotation, inner thigh rotating up to the sky. Extend. Bring your toes in. Extend. In. Now up to the sky. Open to the side and bend in. Rond de chambre. Extend up.
Open to the side, bend your toes in. Extend, open, bring in. Extend, open, bring in. Now extend to the side, lift up and bend, open the knee. Extend to the side, up, toes in, knee open, extend, inner thigh rotating, up and forward, one more. And then you can change your legs. First, just bring your toes in, lift them a little higher, open the knee, really high passe. Open your arms out to the side and extend your toes up. Bend the knee to the side. Extend. Right away, knee to the side. Extend and bend. Keep pressing the whole right side of your body down and bend. One more and bend. Now open alla second to the side. Bend in and extend. Bend in. Try to keep the left hip down. Bend in. Extend. Bend in. Now extend your toes up to the sky. Open to the side. Bend the knee, toes in. Extend. Round your sham to the side. And bend. Extend. Open. Press the right leg down. One more this way. Open to the side. Bend. Now open to the side. Lift up. Bend the knee. Open to the side. Lift up. Bend the knee. Extend to the side. And lift. Knee to the side. Toes in. Extend. Lift. Lift your right leg up. Now lower the left. Bend your right. Heel in. Knee out. Extend both to meet. And change. Lower the right leg straight. Bend your left knee to the side. Extend. And change. Keep going. So the other leg is like in attitude. You want to open the knee to the side, bring the heel up. Other leg is hovering off the floor, so really use your core here. Press the lower back down, toes pointed. Outer rotation in both. And change. Extend toes out, bend the other heel in. Extend and change. Lower, bend the knee to the side. Extend and change. Now lower the left leg all the way down. Extend your right and draw the right leg up. Really kick your leg up. Kram Padman. Keep pressing the left leg down and try to get the leg a little higher. Kick up, lower down and draw the leg lower down. Still with the control. Lower down, but use the momentum. Lower down. To the side. Same thing. Make sure to press the left side of your body down with the outer rotation. Go as side as you can without lifting the left hip off the floor. Difficult one. Keep pressing the whole left side of your body down. 2 more. Last one. Nice. Change your legs. Throw the left leg up to the sky and keep going and up or towards your face and throw the leg. Keep pressing the right side of your body down now. A little faster movement. Really kick the leg. And down. Open to the side. Now even more. Press the right side of your body down. Work with the outer rotation. Inner thighs rotating up to the sky. Soften your hips in. 2 more. Last one. Nice. Bend your knees in. Now extend your left leg down. Right toes pointing up to the sky. Again, working with the outer rotation. Left arm over your head, palm is facing down. Around your right fingers in, and then start to turn onto your left side. So the right leg is on the side, toes pointing up. And then keep going. Reach the right fingers in front of you, right toes diagonally behind you. So the leg is behind you. Again, bring your toes, fingers pointing up to the sky. You are on your side. And then with the control, lower down onto your back leg is in front of you. Again, use your core. Keep pressing the left leg down to the side. And then behind you, diagonal line. Try to keep the right hip on top of your left hip all the way. until you lower down onto your back. Again, use your core turned sideways. Send the toes behind you, fingers in front of you. Bring the arm, leg to the side, and then back onto your back leg in front of you. Keep going. A lot of control here. Reach diagonally. Open the arm, leg to the side, and with the control, lower on your back. Let's go one more to turn onto your side. Stay here. Now open the arm behind you, leg in front of you, back to the center. Now the opposite. Reach the fingers forward, toes behind you. And again with the outer rotation, return back to the center. Arm behind, leg in front, in the center. Leg behind, arm in front. Try to keep the right hip on top of your left hip all the time and make sure to press the left leg down. The left side of your body is active, pressing down. Back to the center. Cross the opposite diagonals. Back to the center, right away, rotate the hips. Open. Follow your fingers, back to the center. And reach diagonally behind you to your arabesque. Back to the center. Now bend your toes in and développé to the front. Bend your toes in, développé to the side. Bend your toes in, développé behind you to your arabesque. And toes in, so always outer rotation. Extend your toes in front of you. Arm up. Bend your toes in. Extend the leg to the side. Arm up. And bend your toes in. Now extend the leg behind you, but keep the hips aligned. Bend your knee to the side, toes in. Extend in front of you. Bend in. Développé à la seconde to the side. And bend in. Développé arabesque behind you. And bend in. One more round. Knee to the side. Lift the knee, drop your hip. And bend. Behind you, reach the fingers forward. And bend. Nice. Now hold your heel or wherever you can. Go over the foot, extend your right and lift your left. And lower your inner thigh work. You can always keep the right knee bent as well. Really zip up the lower core, activate your inner thighs and lift, lower, lift, lower. Squeeze the lift, lower. 2 more. Last one. Now bend both knees to the side, bring the toes in to meet, try to keep the outer rotation, push your hips forward. Now extend your right, extend your left, and bend your left, bend your right. Extend your right, extend your left, inner thighs rotating in front of you, bend your left, bend your right. Try to keep the outer rotation, extend, extend, bend and bend. Extend your right, extend your left, bend your left, bend your right. Heels forward, toes back. And release. Knees together. And let's swap to the other side. So turn onto your right hand side. Right arm over your head, palm is facing down. Extend your right leg down, left toes pointing up, around your left fingers in. And then start to turn onto your right hand side. So the leg is on your side. And then reach diagonally, fingers forward, toes behind you. Bring the arm, leg back to the side. Inner thigh rotating forward. And then with the control, lie on your back so the leg is again in front of you. Use your core, control, leg to the side. Reach diagonally. Keep the left hip on top of your right hip here. Inner thighs rotating forward, extend to the side and then lower down onto your back. Leg is in front of you. Keep pressing the right leg down. Turn onto your side. Reach diagonally back. Leg to the side. Open. And return onto your back. Control slowly. Almost like your left toes are staying in the same spot until you go back. Again, open the leg to the side and try to keep the toes in same spot almost when you roll onto your back, so the leg is in front of you. Let's go one more to the side. Now we stay here. Start to open your arm behind you, toes in front of you, back to the side, and then the opposites. Keep the hips aligned. And again, open to the side, inner thighs rotating forward. Follow your fingers back to the side. Reach behind you, diagonally in front of you. Back to the side. Again, open. Follow your fingers. Back to a la seconde. To your arabesque. Feel the stretch here. Really reach out. A la seconde. One more round. Open. Back to the center. Behind you. Reach diagonally in front of you. Back to the center. Nice. Bend your toes in and then développé to the front. Bend. A la seconde to the side and bend your toes in. And behind you, arabesque. And bend or bring the toes in, bend the knee to the side. In front of you, arm up. Passe. To the side, a la seconde. Passe. Behind you, arabesque. Passe. Keep going. Extend to the front. And bend the knee to the side, toes in. Extend to the side, try to drop your hip when you lift the knee. And bend. Behind you, try to keep the left hip on top of your right here. And bend. One more round. To the side. Last one, to the back. Bring your toes in and then see if you can find your heel or go over the foot or keep the knee bent, extend. So start to lift your right leg up, squeeze the lift, work your inner thighs, activate the pelvic floor, low core. Lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower, and release. Now bend your both knees to the side, bring the toes together, really rotate the inner thighs forward, extend your left, extend your right, bend your right, bend your left, extend your left, extend your right, rotate the inner thighs forward, even here, bend your right, bend your left, keep going. So from the diamond shape, extend, extend, and bend, extend, extend, bend and bend. Now release the knees together. Start to turn onto your back. Bring the heels together. Start to open your knees to the side. Maybe the balls of your feet are on the floor, heels off the floor. Extend your arms over your head. Keep the arms rounded. And now start to roll the upper body off the floor halfway. Lower down and again bring the arms up over your head. Keep the arms rounded. Bring the arms in front of you. Roll up halfway. Press the lower back down. And lower. Again, bring the arms in front of you. Keep the elbows lifted. Round up a little higher. Lower down. Arms overhead. Round up even higher every time. Roll down. Extend the arms overhead. Chin into your chest. Round up. Maybe all the way up to seated and open your arms. Bring the fingers in. Keep the rounded shape and lower down. Arms overhead. Try to keep your heels lifted off the floor. All the way up to seated. Open your arms. Fingers in and roll down. Arms overhead. Roll up. It's a little bit harder to use your hip flexors here, so you really
get to work the deep core only. Roll down, arms overhead. Roll up. Open your arms. Hawk your tree, your favorite tree, and round down. Roll up. Maybe take a twist over to your right, round in to roll down, arms overhead. Roll up, twist over to your left, fingers in, and roll down. Keep going. Try not to use momentum, really use your core, twist over to your right, fingers in, roll down, and up. Twist over to your left, fingers in to roll down. Start the same to roll up, but now extend your right toes, left fingers in front of you, bring the fingers in and roll down. Roll up. Now the opposite, extend your left toes, right fingers. Toes down, knees open and roll down. Keep going. So we add the little développé here as well. Extend your toes, bring down and roll down. Roll up, the opposite fingers, toes reaching forward, open the chest, open the knee to the side and roll down. Roll up, maybe extend your right, extend your left to meet. Bend your knees to the side, toes down and roll down. Roll up, extend your left, extend your right to meet. Bend your knees to the side, toes down and roll down. Really articulating. Maybe extend your right toes already here. It says roll up. Extend your left, bend your left and roll down. So the right leg is extended, reaching diagonally up. Extend your left, bend your left and roll down. Keep going. Roll up, extend your left to meet. Bend and roll down. Nice control. Roll up, extend, really cross your thighs. Change your legs, lower the right toes down and we keep going with the left. Roll down. Roll up, extend to meet, bend and roll down. Roll up, extend to meet, bend and roll down. Roll up, extend, try to cross your thighs, bend, roll down. Last one, roll up, extend, lift both legs extended, lift the legs a little higher, send the arms up overhead, make a circle with your fingers and bring up. Now lower the legs, circle the fingers from the side, around behind your legs and lift up to lower the legs. Lift the legs around your fingers. Lower the legs, open the heart, lift and round the fingers in. Lower, open the chest, lift and round in. Lower, round in just with your fingers. So keep the chest really open. Try to touch your fingers behind your legs and maybe get a better grip. You can even bend your knees, hold your heels, try to get the elbows more underneath your calves, squeezing the elbows in, and start to extend your toes up to the sky, forehead to your shins to your knees. Find your balance here. Let go of your legs, hands down by your side, L, sit. Can you lift your hips off the floor? Keep the thighs floating. Release down, lift your legs up, point your toes, forehead to your shins, and bend your knees, cross your ankles, find your way to your plank pose to lower all the way down onto your belly. Hands under your forehead, elbows open to the side. Zip up the lower core, engage your legs.
Press the top of your feet down and then start to lift your right leg up and lower. Really engage your knees, extend your toes and lower down. Lift your right and lower, then your left and lower. Extend to lift, don't lift your hip toe, and left and lower. Lift your right, lower, lift your left and lower. Your core is active. Lift both and start to beat your heels together. Keep the outer rotation so you open, close, not much, quite tiny movement, but try to float your thighs off the floor as much as you can. Keep going. Beat your heels together. Really activate your glutes. And then start to cross your legs a little more. First you can just cross your heels, but then try to cross a little bit more from your thighs as well, really crossing with the outer rotation. Maybe flex your toes pointing out and beat a little faster. Really squeeze your butt cheeks together and beat. Flex your toes out and go in. Quick one. Keep the legs extended. Keep lifting the navel up. For 3, 2, 1, release. Move your hips a little side to side. Now flex your toes down, extend your right knee and bend. Extend your left and bend. So now legs parallel and bend. Extend your left knee off the floor and bend. Extend your right and bend. Extend your left and bend. Right and bend. Left and bend. Extend your right, point your toes, lift the right leg a little higher, start to outer rotate, start to bend your knee to the side, heel down, extend the right leg, turn the inner thigh up to the sky, and then lower down, flex your toes. Now bend the right knee down, extend the left knee off the floor, point the left toes to lift the leg, start to outer rotate, bend your knee to the side, heel in, extend, inner rotate, inner thigh up to the sky, lengthen the lower down, flex your toes down and bend the knee down. Lift the right knee off the floor, extend your toes, lift up, start to outer rotate, bend your knee to the side, heel in, extend with the outer rotation and then start to inner rotate, inner thigh pointing up to the sky, flex your toes to lower down, bend the knee, extend your left, point your toes, lift up, outer rotate, knee to the side, heel in or heel down, extend, parallel line and lower down. Now lift both legs off the floor, point your toes, outer rotate. Start to bend your right knee to the side, lift the left heel to meet your right, extend and lower the legs a little. Lift your left, bend the knee to the side, right leg lifts to meet, extend, lower down. Lift your right leg, bend the knee to the side, left leg lifts, extend, lower down a little. Left leg, bend the knee to the side, lift the right to meet your left, extend and lower. So always open the knee to the side, lift the lower leg, extend, lower down a little. Bend the knee to the side, lift the lower leg, extend, lower down a little. So you think like a coupe position, lift the other leg to meet, extend and lower. Bend the knee to the side, lift, extend and lower. Tiny movement, but pretty intense if you do it with the awareness. Really outer rotating, trying to float the thighs off the floor as much as you can, and the lower leg lifts to meet the other one. Heels together, extend to lower down. Nice. Move your hips a little side to side. Release the lower back. And then let's open the shoulders. Open the right arm to the side, palm is facing down. Start to open your shoulders and your hips. You can bend the left knee behind you or bend both knees pointing up to the sky. Move your hips slightly to the center line. If you have open shoulders, maybe extend your left toes up to the sky. And then like figure 4, bring the left ankle on top of your right knee. Flex your left toes to press the left knee open. Let the head rest on the floor. To release, extend your right leg, turn onto your belly again.
Extend your left arm to the side. Start to open the right shoulder, right hip. Bend your right knee behind you. Maybe bend both knees up to the sky. Move your hips to the center line. Maybe extending the right toes up. Bring the ankle on your knee and push the right knee open gently. If you feel anything on your right knee, then flex your right ankle. To release, extend your left knee, turn onto your belly again. Hands under your shoulders and press yourself to your hands and your knees. You can round the body weight back. Start to walk your knees forward. Really keep the spine around it. Around. Walk the knees closer to your wrist and maybe interlace the fingers or hold your hands behind your hamstrings to round a little more. And bring the hands down under your shoulders. Step your feet back into your down dog. Lengthen your spine. Press the chest back. Walk your heels if you feel like it. Shift your hips a little side to side. Find stillness. Roll the body weight forward to your high plank. Lower the hips, open the heart. Navel up, start to lift your hips up. Press the chest back, a down dog. Rolling through the spine. So tail between your sit bones to roll the body weight forward. Lower the hips, open the heart, broaden your collarbones, push the heart forward, shoulders back, and then navel up, lift your hips up, press the chest back, a down dog. Roll the body weight forward to your high plank, keep lowering the hips down, open your heart. To protect the lower back, navel up to your spine, lift your hips up, send the chest back. Roll the body weight forward, high plank, hips down, heart open, up dog, toes tuck under, lift your hips back, chest back. Bend your knees to lower the knees down. You can open your knees mat distance apart, round the hips down to your heels, and then allow the chest to melt down. You can stay here, you can untuck your toes, stay in your child's pose, or if you're ready, you can start to walk your hands back, rotate the shoulders back and down, bring the body upright, hands together to your heart center, say big thank you to yourself. Namaste.